Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Wrap and Scratch channel. As you can see, I am standing by my daughter's room and it's all purple, but it needs some touch up because I'm getting ready to redo her whole room in a unicorn theme. So I thought I would just bring y'all along with me for the process. Why not, right? So that's what Wrapped and Scraps is all about. Repurpose, recycle, reuse. So how are we doing those things? What are we repurposing? Well, not much in here. We're not going to be repurposing anything that's in here. All the stuff that's in here is pretty much going, aside from the toys. Recycle. What are we recycling? Well, we're going to give some of the toys that she doesn't want. We're going to send that to the thrift store and donate those. So those will be recycled. And some other kid will get them and play with them, okay? Reuse. What are we reusing? Well, the walls. That's it. Now, what did we save money on? We saved money on her bedroom set. I got her a canopy bed. I'll insert some clips. And I also got her the dresser that matches. So we saved money on that. I bought it from someone else for $350. She originally wanted $800, and then she went down to $500, and I saw that it was still on. I bought it on Facebook Market, and I saw that it was still kind of on Facebook Market, just lingering around waiting for me. So I'm kind of just switching things around. Repurpose, recycle, reuse. That's what I'm doing. So that's what So the first thing I need to do, you guys, is get rid of some of her toys. This is not all her toys. Even though this used to be the playroom, even though they have their separate rooms, they still snatch and take toys from each other. So they're always back and forth between rooms, taking stuff, taking their stuff, bring it here, bring it, they're all over the place. So I'm gonna go through here, as well as all the toys in the other room at a later date. I'm gonna go through and see what stays and what goes, because there's so many toys they have that they're not playing with, and I'm just done with the clutter. So we're gonna take care of that. But before I do that, let's desanitize, shall we? So what I did in here is I touched up the walls, as you saw in the clip. Had to touch them up. I still got to touch that part up there up just a little bit. Not so much this wall, because a mirror going on that wall. I have all of the pictures that I'm going to be placing on the wall here in this corner. Right, so that's all that. Some other jazz over here, some unicorns. She's doing a unicorn thing. We've got some 3D butterflies for the wall. It's all here. Picked up this dresser and canopy bed for $350 on Facebook Market. As you can see, she has enough for most of her clothes. Of course, she has a full closet here too, but I really wanted her clothes to kind of be more manageable for her. There is a little toy box here. Not sure if it's going or staying. Still not sure what I'm going to do with that. But this is the progress so far. So Honey is going to be putting this TV right here. I'm thinking about getting some nice wall sconces on the sides for some like flicker candles for her. I bought a little stand that's going to be going on his side here. That TV stand's getting out of here. This TV stand's getting out of here. I got to find her a little small night stand. I bought her a mattress pad for her bed. As you can see here, pillows, mattress pads, not just for her bed, for the other room too. As you can see, that's still a hot mess. Oh, let me show you what I got. My Zobo, because she loves unicorns, to go with her unicorn room. Look at that. Is she gonna love that? It's so hard to find things in her size. So to find it in her size makes me so happy. I am tickled pink. Look at that. Isn't she cute? Her little wings. Love it. Love it. She's gonna love it. I think I'll present this for her with the room. That'll be part of it. Yeah. Oh, it's been a day. Okay. Yeah, so for those, okay, so let me say that. For those of you that always say, oh, she always got on eyeshadow and makeup. Okay, well, nothing. I have nothing on today. So you can see me and all my wonderfulness that Jesus has blessed me with. But anyhow, so I really wanted to do their rooms up really, really nice. I know everyone has their standards on how a room should look. Some are cool with just a box spring in the bed. Some are cool with just a mattress on the floor. Some need all the frou-frou and bells, whistles, glitter, sprinkles, and sparkle. I'm that person. For a long time, their room was just kind of plain and kind of bare. I mean, they had plenty of toys, more than what they needed. But I didn't go all out and decor in the room, because in times past when I did, they tore it up. For those of you who don't know, 2 of my daughters are on the spectrum. They're autistic. And so for a long time, they were just very, very destructive. They're getting a little bit better. Enough better to where I'm really willing to try again. So hopefully if I put up the canopy bed stuff, they don't rip it down and all that stuff. I mean, I know some behavior is just due to kids being kids, right? And then some behavior can be due to other issues like autism or just Down syndrome. Just different disorders have different things that come along with it. All of you mothers out there who know someone who's on the spectrum or have children who are on the spectrum, you know what I'm talking about. So we're at a point where they're not eating the wall anymore for now. It's good. I know a lot of people say, you know, why share that with the world? Why tell people this stuff? Because you know what? They're people too. And just like they have their issues, we people that supposedly are all good and together, we got our issues too. We may not eat plaster off the wall, but we doing something we ain't got no business doing. Okay? So no, I'm not ashamed of it. They're kids. They're growing. They're 10 and 9. And with time and with grace and with God, they'll be all right. And I'm just trying to work with what God gave me. And I'm grateful to have them. And we just gonna press forward, right? So that's the plan for the room. I still got a lot to do. I'm gonna bring you along with me. Come on, let's do this. All right, you guys. Hello, 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 and good morning. It is another day here in the household of renovation. So today what I'm doing is I went to Hank's. Is that what it's called? No, Ace. To pick up some pieces. You can see in this little bag. To pick up some of these little pieces for the bed, because on this canopy post here, I'm in Zoe's room, it was loose. Remember, this was a secondhand purchase. It wasn't a brand new bed. And you can see here that someone had already fixed that and jigged it. And the bottom here was missing it. So as you can see in there, my husband put one in there, but it wasn't long enough because I bought it and I didn't buy one long enough because they didn't have any long enough. So what I did is I went back yesterday and got another piece, as you can see, that I've screwed on there. So now what I'm going to do is put some E6000 on there and screw it on and glue it on and hope that it stays. So let's try that. All right, so I'm a crafter, so I do use E6000. This is also what I use to make my mirrored shoes. If you haven't seen that video, check out my mirrored shoes video, or maybe I'll link it below. So I put the glue there. I also put a little bit down in that hole, just a little bit, and around the side. So let's see what that does, shall we? Let's see if that makes any difference in the situation. So we're gonna try and do this with one hand as I interact with you guys. So yeah, so I took the girls to school this morning. It's Friday here. I've got a lot going on for the next week, 2 weeks. I've got a baby shower and a memorial I have to host, and that's quite a bit, but gotta see me through it. Right, so we put the little unicorn right there. Here's how it looks in here. I still gotta get 2 more pillowcases. I want her to have a lot of pillows. She likes to lounge, so pillows are important. So her set came with this one. It says "Believe in Magic." Sorry for my preaching in the back, y'all. I'm listening to Darius Daniels. Check him out. One of my faves. Glad it's not interrupting the fan. That's good. There we are. All right, you guys. So this wall mural, this beautiful wall mural, I ordered off of Amazon. I paid about $175 for it. I will link it down below. It's really, really pretty. It's a pill and stick, so it's almost like a big giant sticker. It had 6 panels, but I think I only used maybe 4 because I didn't want it to go past that post on the canopy bed. I was gonna do the whole wall at first because I could have made it to that size, but I felt like it would just be too overwhelming because the room is not that big. But I also ordered the same type of mural for my other daughter's room, for the other girl's room. But the one I got for their room was where you spray the back of the wall paper with water and let it sit and then put it up. I will say between the two, this one was a lot easier to put up. The seams were more seamless, and the quality of the mural was way better on this one. So if I do go with another mural for another part of my home, which I'm assuming I will soon, I will be using again this same company, and again I'll link that company below.
I'm going to see my new room.
All right, let's go. Let's make her happen. Wait.
Oh, unicorn.
All right, go.
So,
Go on.
The door.
All right, come on, girls. Y'all can come. Come on, girls. Y'all can come.
Oh, wow. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Look around. Check it out.
Wow, I have a new bed. It's pretty. Very pretty.
What do you think about everything?
It's beautiful.
You love it?
Yes, I do love it.
You do?
Very beautiful.
Yeah.
Very beautiful. It's so pretty.
So as you guys can see, the girls really liked it. Now again, this is Zoe's room, the biggest one, and then I'm actually working on the other room right across the hall at the same time that I worked on this one. I just didn't show it. I filmed them all together, and then I went through and cut up the filming to make it all for one room for each of the rooms. So here is the finished product after all my week of hard work trying to get their rooms together. The other girls' room, I'm still working on a bit. Their room was done after Zoe's room was done. As you can see, I've got some pictures on the walls here. I did buy a few more pictures that I'll probably post in a later video that went above that TV and on both sides of the dressers here, of the dresser. So I did post that, but it was a labor of love. I'm grateful that I did it. I'm glad it's over. And on to the next project. So I would just say, you guys, it's really important. Environment's very important. Like I've stated so many times, my girls are on the spectrum. Environment's very important. And I really wanted them to have a place that was just really beautiful and dreamy and like whimsical for them so that they can go and kind of retreat to. She loves the room. She's been in it for about a week now. The girl, I can't get her out of the room. So she's really enjoying her new little domain. And there's a couple of other things I'm going to be doing in there, and I'll be updating you guys when I get those things done. But
I think it came out really good. And it's really sad because the light in the room, even with the ring light you see behind me, or even with the ring light, the lighting in the room just wasn't doing the room justice. So I will insert some other pictures so you could see how it really looks. I actually was able to take some that show the true color of everything in the room. I'm going to be adding more butterflies to the walls and ceilings. We want it to look very whimsical, so it's going to be a whole situation. Thank you guys for joining me in this video. Remember to stay wrapped in scraps, meaning repurpose, recycle, reuse all parts of your life. Remember to stay loving you, because you can't love anybody else if you don't love you. Stay loving God, stay loving life, and I will see you guys in the next video. Remember also to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.